right, besides knowing the map and multiple choice questions over the notes, you're going to need to know the languages and religions of the 44 countries. It seems like it might be difficult to know that, but it's really not as difficult as it appears, because most of the European countries speak a language named after itself, and those language suffixes are ish, ik, an, or is. If it doesn't speak a language named after itself, maybe because it's small or because of some historical significance, they will speak a country that it either touches or that it looks like it's inside of. So knowing the map is going to help you for knowing the languages as well. So in your packet, you have an alphabetical list of the countries, and I'm going to go through those, and you can pause the video as you need to write them in. Albania speaks Albanian. Andorra speaks Spanish. Austria speaks German. Belarus speaks Belarusian. Belgium speaks Dutch. They also speak French and German, so you need to have all three. Bosnia-Herzegovina speaks Bosnian. Bulgaria speaks Bulgarian. Croatia speaks Croatian. Czechia speaks Czech. CZECH. Denmark is Danish. Estonia is Estonian. Finland is Finnish with 2 N's. France speaks French. Germany speaks German. Greece speaks Greek. Hungary speaks Hungarian. Iceland speaks Icelandic. Ireland speaks English. Italy speaks Italian. Kosovo speaks Serbian and Albanian. Latvia speaks Latvian. Liechtenstein speaks German. Lithuania speaks Lithuanian. Luxembourg speaks Luxembourgish, German, and French. North Macedonia speaks Macedonian. Malta speaks Maltese. Moldova speaks Moldovan. Monaco speaks French. Montenegro speaks Montenegrin and Serbian. Netherlands speaks Dutch. Norway speaks Norwegian. Poland speaks Polish. Portugal speaks Portuguese. Romania speaks Romanian. San Marino speaks Italian. Serbia speaks Serbian. Slovakia speaks Slovak. Slovenia speaks Slovenian. Spain speaks Spanish. Sweden speaks Swedish. Switzerland speaks German, Italian, and French. The Ukraine speaks Ukrainian. The United Kingdom speaks English, and the Vatican City speaks Italian. So, these are the 14 countries that are exceptions to the the language rule of speaking a language named after themselves, or they might speak more than one. For example, Montenegro is on here, but they speak 2 languages, so you need to know both. Religions, again, not very difficult to remember because the majority of the 44 countries practice Roman Catholic religion. So that would be relatively simple to remember. I think maybe 23 countries are Roman Catholic. If they don't practice Catholicism, they actually, depending on where they fall in the map, they tend to have the same religions. So there are 7 countries that practice Lutheran, and they are in the north. There are 9 countries that are in the east that practice Orthodox. There are 3 near the Adriatic Sea that are Islam countries. There's 1 Protestant country and 1 Anglican country. So I have color-coded these on a map So there are 23 countries that I left white because they are Roman Catholic, 7 in the north that are orange, 9 on the east that are brown, that are Orthodox. There are 3 around the Adriatic Sea that are yellow for Islam, 1 is purple for Protestant, and 1 is blue for Anglican. So go ahead and label or color your map on the other side of the map that we labeled the countries. And this gives you a good idea. If you know what these countries are, it makes sense. For example, if you know that this is Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Estonia, and Latvia, those are all Lutheran. Going down the east, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, Macedonia, Greece, and then squeezed in there is Montenegro. Those are all Orthodox. Then we've got 3 that are yellow along the Adriatic Sea, Albania, Bosnia, and Kosovo. Again, that was part of the reason why Bosnia and Kosovo split off, because they weren't like the rest of Yugoslavia. And then the United Kingdom is Anglican, which is a lot like Catholicism, except for priests can get married. And Germany is Protestant. Now, as far as exceptions, there are a few more that are exceptions, but we just talked about why they are exceptions. Where they fall on the map makes a lot of sense. So if you know where the countries are, you can make a logical guess that they're Orthodox or they're Lutheran. And so remember the rule, remember where they are on the map, and that should make it really easy.